Hello everyone, and welcome to, let me adjust my camera here so that it's pointing at me. Welcome to Go Buff Yourself, The Wild Beyond. We are here for session 53 of this campaign, which, crazy enough, puts us about halfway. So we are doing great. I am joined...
Hope you're not tired of us.
You better not be.
And look, we like our side quests.
It's great. I love it. Explore everything this world has to offer. I am joined by 5 of the 6 wild things today. The other is off being a bro and celebrating a birthday with someone. What a guy. But
Hey.
I am joined by Sarah as Kieren.
Howdy.
Mav as Otto.
Hello.
Morgan as Melon.
Hey, sup?
Joe as Wraught.
I am the main character.
And Lauren as Bodie. I am the main character.
Oh, hi.
And you hear that music playing in the background? That's Gromp. So whatever you hear happening, that's him, whether it's good or bad. So that is going to be his contribution for tonight. I, as always, am Ethan, your dungeon master. I am so excited to tell this story with these incredible players, performers, and people I am fortunate enough to call my friends. Before we...
Hey, Ethan, the dungeon master was the safe word.
We established that before, and if you have forgotten it, then you deserve punishment.
It was new every time, so we don't forget.
Please! Before we jump in, a few quick announcements, just the usual announcements. 1, this is an 18+ stream. Language, legal, recreational, drug use in and out of game. Shouldn't be any content, but still, it's just 18+ to be safe, as with almost all of our actual play streams. You can listen to up to episode, I believe, 24 at the moment of this campaign, episode 20 up to episode 22 of The City of the Crimson Tower, and very soon, all of the character introductions for Lords of Sin over on our podcast, Go Buff Yourself. And on there, we eliminate the dead time of dice rolling and doing math and looking up rules, and add some more music and more sound effects to make it even more pleasant for you to listen to while you're doing laundry or on your commute. So please give that a listen anywhere you get your podcasts. That is my final announcement. Can you all think of anything before we jump on in? I love keeping these announcements nice and short. Yo.
That you're a wonderful DM and you work really, really hard on all the things and all the content that you put out. And I love you and we love you all. And we're just very happy that you get to do the thing that you love the most with the people that you care about.
Begrudgingly, take a luck point. I love you, my friend.
Thank you, Paul bastard.
And god damn it, I hate it so much. So with one of us starting,
Take a fucking compliment.
I don't do that. With one of us starting with 4 luck points and everyone else with 3, I believe, unless some of you have been saving them and rolling them over.
Yes.
You greedy punks. Let's go ahead and roll that intro video so that we can get into episode 53 of The Wild Beyond. when we last left the wild things in the fields of spring, they had completed many objectives and goals that made life for a lot of people around the fields of spring better. They dispatched with a hag, Scabatha Nightshade, who had been keeping many children forcibly working in her workshops. And after returning to the town of Vale Crossing, set off once again, this time to see if they could retrieve a party member, a fellow adventurer of the dwarf Elkhorn, a human by the name of Strongheart. You had heard from numerous sources that someone matching the description of this individual was being seen dragged off by goblins, and that though you had seen a lot of goblin activity in the Fields of Spring, their stronghold, their central base, was apparently located at a place known as the Green Keep, the former home of Oberon, the Green Lord, who has been absent these 10+ years here in the Fields of Spring. You headed that way, found the keep, and debated how to gain admission. Eventually, you all settled on a combination of talking your way through and having one of you, Kieren, stay invisible and provide the stealthy element. Luckily, a goblin that you had run into in Loomlurch, a candy apple-headed goblin by the name of Chucklehead, was working the guard, or was summoned by one of the goblins working on the ramparts keeping watch, and you all were permitted admission into the Green Keep on the condition that you be blindfolded on the way to your meeting with the Great Gark. You agreed, which resulted in only one of you not being blindfolded, Kieren. You were led to the throne room where you had audience with the Great Gark. He was first having an audience with 3 other individuals who you all managed to figure out were members of the League of Malevolence, or as Chucklehead referred to them, the League of Badness. And
the dudes of Batty.
With Kieren sneaking off to see what could be seen to try to find where Strongheart might be held, the rest of you started negotiations with the Great Gark. And basically said that you had come here with one purpose and one purpose only, and that was to fight for him because you like killing things. And so the Great Gark decided to test one of you. Melon being the one. Oh, the kittens are getting fed, so you can hear.
There's cats in the keep.
There are cats everywhere in the Feywild. It's canon.
It keeps the fairy rats down.
Melon squared off against one of Gark's generals, General Brix, and swiftly ended that duel with a brutal inflict wounds at the end, which dealt over half of his total hit points in a single hit. And while that was happening, Kieren was off looking around. Kieren, while sneaking around, had a small, almost run-in with the 3 members of the League of Malevolence, and then managed to locate a office, a constable's office, and while in there found a very small holding cell beneath a trapdoor only 5 feet by 5 feet, in which sat a filthy-looking human who, even despite his exhaustion and filth, had the countenance of a hero. The other thing that you all noticed was that, or you were informed by Kieren and Cork, the ever-watchful sword, that the stables here, in addition to horses and cows, had an owlbear. An owlbear that seemed to respond to all of to your sense as you walked through. And we left off with Kieren, still here, invisible, in this constable's office, and the other 5 members of the Wild Things, Gromp, Bodie, Melon, Wraught, and Otto, all still in the throne room, with the duel having just ended about a minute ago. So we're going to pick up first with Kieren.
Oh no.
Kieren, you can, even from in here in the constable's office, because this keep is a little run down, time has gotten to it, there are cracks and holes in the masonry, so you can still hear faintly the sounds of the forest and fields of spring outside. Chucklehead is currently in here. He has seated himself at a table, he's kicked his feet up, and is just picking his nails with his teeth. What are you doing?
Does he have any keys on him?
He does. He has a fairly hefty looking ring of iron keys, and there are several.
Can I use what I know about locks, lock picking, breaking and entering out of various prisons in looking at the lock? Wait, actually, the hole that goes into the ground, is that locked?
Yes, there is a barred gate-style trap door, and it is heavily locked. It actually looks like it's locked twice. The door itself has a lock, and then there is a chain that also itself has a padlock attached to it.
If I look at these locks, and knowing that, depth of lock, size of keyhole, width of the key handle, stuff, can I use that knowledge and look at his key ring and try to figure out which key might go to which lock without touching them?
Ooh, that is
just like kind of scouting around, looking and looking and looking and looking.
That is a very tough ask, but not impossible. I need 2 things from you. First, I need a renewed stealth check. This is with advantage because you're still invisible. And because he's not actively paying attention, this is only versus his passive. The second thing I will need from you is a roll for exactly what you're asking for. And that can be either investigation or perception.
So the stealth was 24.
Yeah.
17 and a 3.
Yep, that doubles his passive perception, so I'm going to say does not hear you.
And what was the other roll?
Either investigation or perception to try to figure out what you're asking. Which key specifically goes to these locks? And
I'm going to use perception because I have a +8.
Okay. I'm going to, before you roll this, or before you announce it, I'm going to let you know some difficulty ranges here. To even accomplish what you're asking for, one of the locks is a DC 20. To identify both keys would be a 25.
I'll try rolling it anyways.
You have a +8, like you said.
And I still have luck points.
You do.
You shouldn't say. So I have a 21 in total.
Okay. Are you wanting to
Physical
augment
13.
that at all? Speak now or hold your
I'll
luck
send
points.
2.
And then I'll use 2 of mine.
I'm going to say in this moment, because you are not around in any capacity, only
right.
Kieren can add luck points to this.
Then even it would make no difference because I can't get up to 25.
I didn't know if you had more than 3, like if you'd been saving.
Let me check. No, only
Okay.
3.
But one of them, you manage to notice that There's a very small marking near the lock on the trapdoor itself that it's just a artistic little mark next to it, but you see that same mark on one of the keys, on the stems of one of the keys. So this is clearly some type of organizational system so that whoever has all these keys can know which goes to which through these little symbols. And you notice the symbol and you clock it on one of the keys on the key ring.
And I can't clock it on the other one.
The padlock does not seem to have one. The system of the symbols seems to be maybe only for things that were actually part of the keep. Padlock probably from somewhere else.
Weird that they would padlock it too. Can I investigate the padlock?
Sure. What would you be looking for?
Like check for traps or something?
Maybe-
I don't know. Stare at it until it gives up its secrets.
Maybe an investigation check.
Why did you even check these? 17.
17 in total. Looking at it, looks like a fairly standard padlock. You do think you'd be able to pick it. You've picked many a padlock.
The fact that it's an extra padlock on top of an already potentially locked gate still makes me very nervous. I'm not touching it.
You don't see any signs of traps right here or anything like that. It just looks like added security.
Well, at least I know what one key looks like, so if I had to try to, replicate it a little bit, I could.
I will say with a 17, I'm going to give you one other thing. It looks like this chain and lock was recently added here. It does not look like that it is a standard part of the lock system for this trapdoor. Looks recently bolted.
Like maybe the original lock doesn't work anymore, so they had to add in a second lock.
Possible.
Well, point of being, I at least know a little bit about the key itself and know a bit about the prison and, who's potentially guarding him. So I'm going to actually kind of duck out of there.
As you start to duck out, you see two other goblins walking down the northern hall straight towards here. And when the first one just gets about 7 feet from the door.
Hey, Chucklehead! You called for us?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong one. Here, yeah. We need extra guards on this one.
Why? Can he just be up in the other prison with the rest of the people?
This one's special. People are interested in him. Order comes from the Garg himself.
Fine. Got anything to do around here?
And Chucklehead opens a drawer and pulls out a set of cards and just tosses it onto the desk. Keep an eye on him. All right? 2 of you here at any given time.
Yeah. We'll let the next shift know when it's time.
Good lads. And starts to head off.
I'll make note of what time it is.
The best you can, as in a land of the Feywild where it is perpetually high noon, you at least take a mental note. You take a mental note, and would you be hanging around here, or would you be returning back to your friends?
I'm gonna have a chucklehead for a minute.
Okay.
Because if he has keys, I at least want to know where he might go if I have to go and get them. But I don't want to stay with him too long because I would like to go. And if Wraught sends me a message of like, hey, we're leaving this hall, I'm going to beat feet back to them so I can shadow them to where they're being transported to. Because I know that the invisibility doesn't last, I think it's about an hour or so.
Yeah, and you're probably at about you've used about 20 minutes of it at this point. So you start following Chucklehead, who, infuriatingly for you, starts to go back upstairs the same way you just went and came back down. He starts heading upstairs. We cut to the throne room. The little duel has just ended. The 12 or so goblin guards here have returned to their stations along the walls with quiet or sometimes not so quiet commentary on the match being exchanged, both in praise of this very fierce Leonin and accusing him of cheating, or saying that
The general just went too easy on him. That's always what happens.
and
If I see or hear any of them, I will deadlock eyes with them and go, bring it.
General Brix himself is just now walking all the way out of this chamber, having been instructed by the Great Gark to be lashed for his failure and his embarrassment. A punishment that he willingly accepts, needs no escort, and is leaving the throne room himself. The Great Gark has kicked his feet back up across one of the arms of the throne.
Well, that was damned impressive.
Oh, we are getting hail. That's what we hear.
Do you need to take a second to do any
Maybe
prep
close
and
some
whatnot?
windows.
No, our windows are
Cover some
closed.
cars.
Lauren is checking. Oh, what's gonna happen is gonna happen at this point. It's going. So I'm gonna let Lauren check on that for a sec. We'll be right back since we have this, and rather than us just sitting here with the cameras staring at us while we figure out how big these are, we'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes, y'all.
I need to get another cerveza anyways.
just so you all can see why we had to take a break, this is one of them.
That's the little one.
It was coming down so hard, it hurt when I reached out to get them. Look at that! That is no small hail. Colorado! All right. Once Lauren gets back, now that the background noise has diminished slightly, because there was no way I could have edited that out in post. Once Lauren is good to go checking on things, we'll be back. So thank you for dealing with the break, y'all. We'll be right back. Well, that was unexpected. Wow. Legit hurt my hand just reaching outside to grab some of the hail. That was hard. All right, so we left off with the Great Gark kicking his feet back up on the throne.
Well, I'll give you this. That was damned impressive. Still confused why you just want to fight for me, though, but far be it from me to look a gift horse in the mouth. Here's the thing. I'm gonna need a little insurance, you understand? Make sure that you don't double-cross me. What's something you care about?
Fighting.
We can do this.
I've got my kids, and I'm gonna pull out my coal sprites made by a hag as a gift. I cherish them deeply.
The Great Gark gestures to the older bugbear, or I'm sorry, older hobgoblin standing next to him. And this hobgoblin with a long black beard steps forward and goes to retrieve it from you, looks at it, and passes it over to the Great Gark.
It looks like spirits of some variety. Cold spirits or fire spirits.
You care about these things?
There's fire in my heart. And I'll let, some illusion magic make it kindle out of my jaws. Of course I care about fire.
He passes it back over to the hobgoblin, and then he nods at him. And the hobgoblin just quietly uncorks it, conjures a, undulating globe of water, straight into it.
What the fuck?
Looks at them and passes it back over to the Great Gark, who's been watching you this whole time.
Oh, good. You did care about them. I have to make sure my people don't lie to me. Well, welcome aboard then, I suppose. You don't look like you need arming. But if you are going to be part of my army, you listen to our commands. You respect the structure, the hierarchy. And you live here with us.
Fine.
I'll make sure you all get bunks. And when General Bricks is back,
A distant whoosh, crack of a whip. Whoosh, whoosh. And with each one, the Great Gark's smile grows slightly bigger. It's never a grin, but just it spreads a little bit more across his mouth in satisfaction.
I'll make sure that he gets your assignments. Figure out which squad you're going to be working with. The Great Gark thanks you for your service.
And we thank the Great Gark for future bloodshed.
And he just waves the back of his hand dismissively at you. As you all exit the throne room, you step back out into the hall, which, hold on one sec. Where's my map? Everything got all discombobulated. The hallway that you enter out into, it leads to a stairway nearby. The hallway continues along the inner part of the keep, the part that overlooks the courtyard. There are several guest quarters up here. And as you step out, what would you all like to do?
Do we have an escort?
You don't have a direct escort right now, though there are several goblins and hobgoblins who are walking the halls here. Pretty much everywhere you go in the Great Keep, you are not entirely out of line of sight of a goblin. As you step out and kind of look around, the Great Gark will shout once again.
Oh, line folds. You! Take them to the barracks. First floor. Find them a bunk. Split them up.
And one of...
Gonna need some really big bunks.
They're not tiny. But one of the armored goblins steps out and just...
This way.
May as well see where the bunkhouse is, just so we know where we're expected to be at certain times.
Kieren, you've been Oh, I'm sorry. Were you going to say something, Bodie?
No, I was going to ask a question.
Hit me.
So are we still wearing blindfolds right now?
No. Your blindfolds were removed when you stepped into the throne.
Fantastic. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I just need a reconfirmation.
Yeah, no problem. Unless Bodie decided to, re-don one for his personal reasons. I don't know.
No, I'm going to pocket that for futures.
New kink unlocked.
Kieren, you follow Chucklehead back up the steps, but instead of turning right this time, he turns left. And you pass through a warm parlor that is still pretty nicely appointed. There's a blazing hearth going. There are 3 plush, cozy chairs. But it isn't in this room that Chucklehead stops, and he continues walking. You pass into a hallway, and he enters into another room with a very thick wooden door. And he has to pull his keys out and clunk as he pushes it open.
Can I see what key he dragged out before he unlocked it?
100%. That I will say you're able to clock that. It is a slightly more ornate key than, just your standard heavy basic key. It's got a little decoration to it, a little engraving on it. So, it's noteworthy. Pushes in. You following behind?
Wait, as he looks in, I'm going to duck my head over him to see if there's any other exits. If there's not...
No, there are not. And as you look in, you see that the room he's entering into is lit by a flickering fire of a pit in the center. And the thing that catches your eye in here, more than anything, is the faint tinkling of metal as the orange fire illuminates a number of nasty-looking implements of torture. Some suspended by chains, less delicate, just simple meat hooks. There are sharp scalpels, brutal hammers, and things that honestly, it's unpleasant to imagine their applications, some of them. This is the room that he starts to walk into. Do you follow?
No, if I can't get out, it's not worth it.
Okay. You see that he heads in here, and just a few seconds later, closes the door behind.
Are there any windows to see inside, even barred ones?
Yeah.
I'll just duck around and see if I can look inside and what's going on.
There's a small barred window for the purpose of whomever is in here being able to communicate with whomever is outside, though you can tell that it has the ability for a metal sheet to be slid across it to close it off. It is currently opened. And you can hear from inside, "Hey, wake up! Sorry. I was pulling in here."
Anything to report?
The fuck you think I'm gonna report, boss? You're just sitting there. Same as always.
Right. Well,
and you can hear Chucklehead pat his stomach.
Still gotta do the rounds, no matter how boring it is. You need any food?
Wouldn't mind a snack or a drink. If you could get me some ale.
You're already falling asleep.
Small ale?
Fine.
And the door opens again, shuts, and he relocks it and starts to walk off.
Ethan, in relation to the jail place we were in earlier when we found Chucklehead, where is this?
Same side of the building, but not in the circular parapet part of the castle. So, or the keep. It feels like it would be overhead and a little off-aligned. The room that you were in with Chucklehead, that wasn't a... that was an office that had a single cell in it. This seems to be of another purpose. And as you glance in, you can see that there are several jail cells in here. Most that you can see from here are empty. Make me a perception check to see if you can see anything else.
Gladly. 18.
18? Yeah, you can see this. The cell all the way to the left, you can barely see, you can only see half of this, but you see half of a humanoid skeleton still manacled to the wall. And in the cell all the way to the right, is a goblin who's just sitting there.
Huh. Okay. Cool. So, I'll keep following Chucklehead until just like understand where the rounds, quote unquote, are to find like other goblins that might be on watch or have to do with the prison system until Wraught's like, hey, we're on the move.
Got it. You'll keep following Chucklehead. He starts to return to the steps and head back downstairs.
And I'm giving Wraught like periodic updates about like, hey, maybe found him. Chucklehead was a guard, various key rings, and every time there's something he really wants to remember, like what those keys he can identify look like, he's like describing them in depth to Wraught to the point of irritation, just so that he can remember and knows that Wraught will probably also remember.
Super smart.
Yes, I am.
So, then the four of you, we cut back to you. What are you doing?
I think we were going to see where they were going to set us up for the night.
Okay. You follow along with this goblin, and the way the keep is set up is you don't have to pass through any rooms if you don't want to get to another, because there is a interior hallway built right along the overlook of the big central courtyard. So he escorts you, and you can look down into the courtyard while you are up here. See.
Oh, we're not blindfolded for all this, or no?
No, this is your home now. You gotta know where to go.
We own the Green Keep, guys.
And leads you back to a stairwell, a spiral staircase that you remember not that long ago walking up a spiral staircase, and leads you into a room that has 3 simple, sturdy beds lined in a row. There are chests at the base, at the bottom of each of the beds. It smells in here a little bit of goblinoid funk and stable. And the one who was escorting you says,
All right, 2 of you will be in here. 2 of you will be in the other one.
oh, I'm sorry,
3 of you will be in here. 3 of you will be in the other one.
Works for me.
3, 2, 3, 2.
3 and 2. 3 and 2.
oh, that's right, because he doesn't know about the 6th.
I'll bunk with my husband, and I'm going to reach down and grab Bodie's claws. But he's going to require 2 beds because he's so large. So I hope you don't mind if we take the honeymoon suite.
Ethan, it would be 3 and 3 because of Gromp.
No, that still makes it 3 and 2.
Because they don't know
It's
about
5,
Kieren.
5, and they don't know about Kieren. There are 6 of you, and one of them they still don't know of. So,
I can't do math. I'm sorry.
3 of you will be in this one. 2 of you will be in the other.
And you, Wraught, you say that you and Bodie will be in this one. And, like,
Doesn't matter to me. Yeah.
and he jerks his head, opens a door, walks through a small, open, actually pretty large, open outdoor hallway, opens another door, and it leads to a very similar room. This one has 5 beds in it.
All right, we're over here then. Come on.
Oh, hey, side note. Kitchen.
You guys have a kitchen anywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, this floor, northeast corner.
Cool.
Do you have anywhere where you grow plants or manage animals? That's what I'm good at when I'm not killing people, so.
Well, yeah, the stable's attached to the other barracks room. You can get to it right through there.
I was going to ask where the barracks and stuff, because, you know, target practice and everything like that, and seeing what you guys got.
Practice and
Stuff.
sparring happens in the courtyard. I'm sure you can find someone.
I cast magic. Do you guys have a library where I might be able to learn more about explosions and taking people's blood out of their body?
Hold on one sec. I have to look something up. Yeah.
I don't know about exploding people, but there's a library upstairs. Oh, we're gonna need this.
And he reaches into a pouch and he pulls out what looks like a small card that says, "Library pass to that of the Green Keep."
I'll take it. I go, I feel so official.
Anything else? Fucking hope not.
What time's dinner?
Whatever you fucking want.
Sick.
Right now.
Northeast corner.
Ethan, I would like to proceed to eat them out. Eat out the entire keep.
All right, you
We
start.
should probably
Sorry,
wait.
jaw
We
work.
should probably
That's a lot
wait
of
for
jaw work.
breaks to tell us what our
a lot of
jobs
jaw
are.
work.
It doesn't matter.
So, you all are led into these two separate barrack chambers, and the other beds that are available are clearly occupied. They already have someone whose space that is. And in the barrack that has 5 beds, as you're led in there is a goblin currently sleeping in one of the beds.
Gently pick him up and move him to a different room. No, no, don't. Please don't.
Out of character! Out of character!
I mean, I got these hands, man.
You want to get rid of the goblin? I'll eat the goblin.
Yeah, you're gonna have to very much declare that stuff out of character here when you're saying that, or we're gonna have a bad time.
I'm gonna have a great time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, let's fucking go, man. Let's do this shit. All right. So, the 5 of you are led here. The armored guard who escorted you, once he sees you have no more questions, heads off.
Shall we hang out and play a round of cards before we go explore in me and my husband's room?
Sure.
We're gonna push all the beds together and sit on them like we're at a Girl Scout sleepover.
Oh my god.
If there is another goblin who's sharing with us here, they don't share with us anymore because Bodie's so big.
Well, I'll let you deal with that when you deal with that. There isn't one currently in the barrack that only had the barracks that had 3 bunks. There's no one in here. There's someone in the other. So are you all just chilling? Are you going somewhere?
Oh,
doing
I'm
something?
going to tell them everything that Kai's been telling me about.
And I'm going to try to find them before my invisibility runs out.
You follow Chucklehead back downstairs, which is where he was heading, and it passes right by. Like, the one he walks down literally is the one that you walked up, that was damn near attached to this barracks. So as you follow him down, you see a few of your friends just in that room right now.
I'll duck in and close the door.
Can I just hang out on like the outside? Still, just give me the cliff notes. Just like, no, you're not coming in here. Kind of vibe.
Okay.
Well, I guess we now need to figure out what we're doing next.
Yeah.
I call top bunk.
The beds aren't
Gromp, are you in
bunks.
the other room?
And the beds are not bunks.
Okay, so this is opposed to sleeping on the floor.
Well, I imagine I'm going to be sleeping on the floor because I'm not supposed to be here, so I'll be hiding under people's beds. Gromp, I'm going to be staying close to you so that if something goes wrong, you can cast invisibility on me again. But, anyways, so, possibly found the guy. Which is great, but problem being lots and lots of keys. Chucklehead has keys. I have memorized a couple of them. So if anybody has a weird spell or something that can make trinkets or something materialize in air, or some shit, I'm gonna squish Otto's cheeks if he's looking for me. Just like as he's making his little hand motions, I'm gonna reach out and be like, "I'm sorry, I'm pushing down tab so I can talk, but it's gonna be like this."
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, I hear it. Don't worry about it. I'm not just a disembodied voice. I'm the fairy goat father mode right now. Don't worry.
Saw the door close on its own. Got worried. Thanks.
It's just me. It's just your invisible goat. Yeah.
Are we assuming that at this point you all would have stepped, aside from Melon, into the barracks that didn't have a goblin sleeping in it so you could talk?
Yes,
Okay.
we're in the they were in the 3-bedroom.
Yeah, I'm verifying that nobody goes in there right now.
As this is happening, Cork, out loud, "This is a terrible idea. Why are we doing... We need to get out of here. This is a trap. There are enemies everywhere we look."
What if I... And Bodie puts his back to like a corner and kind of backs into a corner. Just kind of... Is that better?
Do not...
Because we kind of got to be here.
If you insist on doing this, Master, I will watch your back. I promise.
I know. I can always count on you. You're such a good buddy.
Did you know there is someone invisible in this room?
Yeah.
Can you see invisible people, or is it just like you heard my voice?
You spoke.
Never mind. Because I'm pretty sure there's somebody in this castle who can see invisible people because I almost got caught.
Really?
What?
Yeah, there were a couple of gaudy-looking douchebags going down the hallway talking about, how they're here for somebody or something, talking smack about Great Gonk or whatever, like humans and the short guy in armor with the big shield.
Oh, the League of Badness.
Oh, the douche nozzles, right, those guys. The ones our door friend was telling us about. Yeah, okay. Yeah, one of them can, I think, see through invisibility.
Oof.
I think it's a shield because he gave it a loving pat after he almost caught me, as if it was like a good job, buddy kind of thing. So yeah, Quick just reminded me of that.
Yeah. I mean, that's good information. And he's going to cross his arms a little and then put them right in front of you. Sure. Or he can't see where you are. Just put them right in front of himself.
I take Bodie's hands.
Oh, hey. Unrelated but kind of related. I think we live here now.
So we're not gonna kill them all and save the guy?
Yet?
Oh, good, there's a yet.
I think that we have to revisit. Cork had a good idea. I think we have to revisit what we're gonna do moving forward.
I'll be out to that sentence though. You guys live here. They don't know I exist, and that's a problem.
Oh shit.
But also a good thing, because as long as Gromp is okay with casting invisibility every now and then and I can hide under the bed, I can still do recon. And steal shit.
That's fair, but you still have to come check in alive, right?
As long as somebody stays near Gromp and I can find him, it's not going to be using it every hour of the day. I'll just hide under the bed or some shit.
Okay.
Well, look who's Mr. Popular now. That's all right. Who wants to hang out with me?
Like pat him on the top of the head and be like, "We always knew you were useful for something, Gromp. Don't worry about it."
So who's gonna hang out with me?
I am.
Great. What are we doing?
Well, sleeping maybe. I don't know. Cause okay, I've got 30 minutes or so left on this invisibility, so. I'm gonna keep scoping out the castle and making little mini maps and relaying it back to Wraught. So if there's anything you guys need me to find or do, also I'd steer clear of the stables. There's a freaking owl bear down there.
What?
Is this a good thing to you?
I just think owlbears are the shit.
I mean, it looks kind of sad, but also like I don't know how to read owlbear emotions.
What do you mean it's sad?
I don't like owlbears.
It's sad. I can't talk to owlbears, man. I'm a goat.
We went through we had the blindfolds on and we went through earlier and Quark said that Okay.
When we walked through, it looks like it smelled you guys and went absolutely ape shit.
Like the ape shit?
Like,
Does he not like us?
no, not like I want to kill you, ape shit, but like, no animals, man. I'm not an animal.
I thought. Okay, fair.
It wanted to get out.
Sorry, I'm just really invested in this particular species of fauna.
You're far from it. It's like downstairs.
Cool.
It's just a reminder for you because you saw it. It's right there. It's 2 rooms over. You're on the first floor.
There you go.
Sorry, it's to the left, not downstairs. It's just over there. You can go check it out or something if you're free to go. But also, he's going to grab a pencil out of his pocket, and a piece of paper is just going to materialize in the middle of air. And he's going to start drawing out the castle and what he has been able to scope out so far. And like 2 or 3 copies and running around very quickly, not really stopping as much as he can. He's going to try to sketch out as much of the keep as possible.
Love it.
So we've been in oh, go ahead, sorry.
And if Gromp is willing to cast invisibility like one more time, then that would give me some time to get a
Yeah,
couple
I can
words.
do it literally exactly one more time, I think.
And then we take a nap. All right, Tracken.
Well, you can always hide in the library using my library pass, and she whips it out of the front of her shirt.
But how will Gromp get in to cast invisibility on me?
You have to leave the library.
Ah, piss. All right, that's fine. He'll take the library card and he'll disappear out of midair.
No. I get to keep it until you need to hide.
Oh, I see. Fine here.
Well, I was gonna go out into the courtyard and see, just shoot a few arrows around and see how everybody is. But Bodie, do you want to go to the bear?
Yep,
to the-
I'm going there anyway. Maybe it's on the way to your thing. I
Yeah,
just
we
want to.
can go.
I just want to talk to him. I just want to see if I just. Listen, man, I really like owlbears, and I haven't seen one in a really, really long time, and I just want to see what they look like for real.
Otto's gonna grab Bodie's hand. That's fine.
Oh.
We can go check out the owlbear, okay?
Hell yeah! And with more haste than you've seen in him recently, you are jerked from your
Bodie!
standing position. Ah!
Before you leave,
What?
nobody moves by themselves here except for Kai. Bring someone with you everywhere. Minimum of 2.
And he picks Otto up by the wrist and just holds him up. He's dangling in the air. Yeah, Otto, and then he books it.
On their way out. Hey, where are you two going?
Wait.
Yeah, where are you going? Yeah.
We're going
Yeah,
to
you
these
too?
stables, man. Did you not hear? Oh shit, you probably didn't.
What, the
Okay.
owlbear? I smelled that. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh my god, I gotta see it.
Do you like those things?
I do. What do you mean by not?
I don't like them.
something I will revisit. That's something I will revisit later. I have a fondness for them in my youth, in my little turtle days, and I just really want to know what they look like full grown. And if he's in distress, we should probably free him, man. Nobody is free while others are oppressed. Okay.
Ethan, on their way out, while I know Speak with Animals is a self-cast, can I spend 2 slots to give it to Bodie?
Yes.
On the way, it's like, all right, fine. And then just like pat him on the shoulder. You just do what you gotta do. I don't like him.
Boy, you'll be nice, right?
And he's got Speak with Animals for, hold on,
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Also, those of you listening on the podcast will never be able to appreciate Mav's commitment to the physical bit of being held aloft by Bodie.
He's like a
Just
purse clutch.
gesticulating. Yeah.
You haven't put me down yet. You've
I
been
know,
talking with your
it's-
hands.
I'm
You've been
done.
talking with your hands. the whole
Yeah,
time.
man, super sorry about that. I'm jazzed as fuck. And
Put me down.
he sits you down, and he wiggles your arm to get the blood back into it.
Otto just resets his shoulder.
Do you tell Bodie that you give him speak with animals?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, that's
You
All
just
right,
see
then.
as
all right.
Melon casts a spell.
You see
on
some more spores going off of like all the flowers in his mane.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Was very nice.
You got a little
Ow.
stuff. No. Oh, fuck, man, I was looking at that.
Hairball.
Do the two of you head to the stables?
Look it!
It's easy to find, especially because you were just told where it was, and you can smell it, and you can hear it a little bit. And the stables, as you approach, smells of animal waste and hay and sweet feed. Combination of pleasant and unpleasant smells in here. And there are workhorses and cows, and Bodie, as you step in, one of the cows is headbutting another, which is lying down on a pile of hay, and you just hear,
Hey, that's my pile. Your pile's that one over there. Get off.
and headbutting.
And
Go to sleep, Jerry.
ro-
Fuck.
he throws his hand back to Otto. Do you hear that?
Here, what?
I can hear. Whoa, buddy! I can hear what the fucking cows are saying, man.
Have you all been able to do that?
No, I think. Not me. It wasn't me. He had you. I think it's probably Melon. Didn't he do that?
Think you can?
I didn't know he could. I don't care. I'm living in the moment. What else can fucking cows say? And he kind of waddles over to where the cows are. Jerry.
One of the cows turns shocked.
Hey, Jerry. And he waves his hand fiercely at him.
Hey, there's a turtle that can talk to us. You seeing
Yo,
this?
what's up?
Jerry, I swear, if you don't go to sleep,
I'm telling the truth. There's a big turtle here. He can talk to us. It's looking right at me.
And Bodie will. Come on, Otto. What else should we fucking talk to? Hey, you guys see an owlbear? Or any other chatty catties?
you ask this as you walk just a few more steps, and you see in one of the pens that is much more heavily barred a owlbear curled up, asleep, next to a large harness.
Also, are you guys good? Are you hurting you?
It's asking if we're all right.
And tell it that we are.
We're good. Thank you, turtle.
Oogie bye.
It's the weirdest dream I've ever had.
I'm used to having animals talk to me, but you know, circus life and everything, and us in the Feywild, so it is kind of jarring when animals don't talk. So this is a new experience.
It's a pretty cool experience. I never had before. And he's going to look into any stable or kennel that he walks by on his way to the Elder.
You pass a couple
Just
horses.
ensuring everyone's safe.
You just keep asking, are you doing all right? And
You
you get a few who
Wouldn't mind some more feed, some more sweet feed, maybe an apple.
from one of the horses.
I'll
But-
look around and see if there's anything.
Yeah, you find
available.
a sack of sweet feed and just grab a handful, and it comes over and happily munches.
Yoshi, yeah, yeah. Cool. Albert,
You walk
I
over
know.
to its pen.
you ready?
Yeah.
I know it's
Has
gonna
some
be
sweet
really, really big because it's bigger than me. Probably. Are they? I don't know.
It's a very large creature. It is a little bit bigger than your average brown bear, but also with the facial features and tufts of feathers that run along the mane area, these long feathered eyebrow ridges, and is currently just sleeping there.
Mr. or Mrs. Albert. Hey. And he's gonna knock on the stable. I want to know if you need any help.
You knock, and it is a sudden transformation from calm and seeming to be asleep to leaping to its feet and slamming against the bars with a high-pitched growl screech combination. Get away from me!
And mom arms Otto. Wait. And then he puts his hands up. He goes, I just want to help. I just want to help you. I heard that you were in trouble earlier and my friend said you were sad. Nobody should be in a cage.
The creature, this owlbear, has incredibly long claws that, as it slammed up against the bars, reach through. And they are like 3 inches long each. And this fierce, predatory, but also terrified look in its eyes. And then as you step back and say this, the claws stay tense, but the eyes soften slightly. Bodie? Bodie?
June? No. Juniper?
And she drops down and kind of backs away for a second and shakes her head in a very human gesture.
Bodie just looks this owlbear up and down, taking in every small detail, right down to the claws, the tension, the softening, the everything.
Otto, you watch as they both look each other over. Like, just as Bodie is looking at this owlbear, noting every feature, so too is the owlbear doing that to Bodie. And you obviously didn't hear any of this. You just saw the owlbear slam and then grunt and back away. Bodie, is that you?
Otto?
Otto?
I thought I saw your hand. Bodie approaches. He's got his hands in front of him, both touching each other, wringing it slightly.
As you
He's got
approach, she
his-
still backs away, like in equal measure.
When he sees that, he slows his pace but doesn't stop. Well, you see, as he just starts to cry, what happened?
been a long time. That doesn't matter. Look at you. And she pads back to the pen door. You're so big.
Yeah. Not as you. And he very slowly opens his hands to kind of gesture to her and Normandy. But, and he puts his hands gently on the bar and just rests his head on it. What happened?
They've been...
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna get you out. Otto. It's Juniper. It's Juniper. Albert from...
When Bodie turns around, you see tears in Otto's eyes, because even though he can't speak with animals, he's worked with animals the majority of his life, being in the circus. So he's able to tell animal mannerisms, and knowing a little bit about Bodie's past, he realizes that this is Juniper, the one he's talked about. And you just see him welled up with tears. Yep, that's fine. We'll help get her out. We'll do whatever. I will help you.
Okay. And he swings back and kind of sinks his neck into his shell a little bit and rests his head on the bars again and just cries as he looks at her. He'd never been. And he tries to put his hand as much as he can through the bar just to dangle.
As you rested your head, she pressed her head up against the bars on the opposite side so you could feel her soft feathers, and you can hear the strong breath of this large beast and this soft cooing sound as you...
And he's gonna reach in to try to pet her. And as he feels her relax and for a second, time stops. There wasn't a moment that wasn't improved by you in my life. When you left, the magic left. And he brings his other hand in and kind of squeezes her a little closer. You took a piece of me with you that I never thought I'd see again. And I will do anything I can to make sure that you get out of here and they pay for what they did to you.
I never thought I would see you again after the carnival.
Where did you... I thought you had a show. I thought you were living...
I was.
They live a long time. I thought you would have a companion for...
Things haven't been as good around here for a long time. And I got caught up in that too.
Heard that.
If you get me out of these bars, can I come with you?
I'm traveling with people. And if they say no, you and I will go out on your own. I promise. You will never be alone again.
Neither will you. The goblin who feeds me, he has keys. It opens this
Jeez.
thing.
Okay. Do you know anything else about that you can? We're trying to. Never mind. Focus on one thing. Okay. Okay.
You don't... And she steps back away from the cage for a second from the door. You don't work for the goblins, do you? They hurt me.
He leans forward. And we're pretending to work against them. No one. And Bodie's eyes get really big and really glassy as his neck extends and his height grows. No one will fucking touch you.
And she gives a triumphant sounding screeching roar in response to that, and stomps down with her front 2 feet twice. I can fight too. Let me out.
We will. And Bodie is going to turn to Otto. Otto. They hurt her. They have keys. Can we come back later?
The answer's yes. No, just the answer is yes to your first question that you said, or first statement that you said. I would want her to be with us.
Oh.
And 2, we'll find the keys, we'll get her out. But right now we are in a bad spot.
We are working, yes. And I can't, and he goes to put his hands in front of his face. I gotta keep it together and focus on the task at hand so I don't trip on the way. Is that what you were gonna say?
Yeah, pretty much that.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. And he turns around to Juniper. I'm not always going to be able to talk to you like this. That's my friend Otto. You're good. Very good. And I mean you no harm. We'll come back for you.
Otto, are you reaching your hand like into the crate?
Yep. Just
or into
the
the
show.
cage? Mm-hmm. And she sniffs. He's why I can talk to you?
No, I don't think so. And he looks at Otto. We think it might be our other friend? Either that or the Feywild's got a mystery and wanted me to talk to you. But I think it was our friend.
And she very apprehensively, but then does just get close enough to let you like graze her feathers.
When there's contact, just to show a good faith, I'm going to cast guidance on her. And what you see are butterflies kind of come out and kind of go around her and kind of fit right next to what would be a butterfly clip in her feathers.
And like you can see that she feels something but can't quite see it, and is like trying to look to see it. And like bats it, and it kind of falls, and then she plays with it for a second in a very cute little moment batting this little butterfly.
We'll be back for you. We don't know when, but we will.
I'll be ready.
I love you. And he turns and he runs away. Let's go, Otto.
And
Nice to meet you, Juniper.
as you run out of this room, you just hear the sound of her weight hitting the bars again. I love you.
He stammers as he runs, but keeps pace.
As the two of you run from the stables, you almost barrel into a goblin who is humming to himself and opens the door. Hey, hey, hey! Whoa!
Sorry, sorry.
Does he jingle
Does he jingle? I mean, sure.
when you bump into him? Does he have keys?
Make me a perception check.
Perceive!
Both of you can.
Natural 1. Plus 5. 6.
Dirty 20.
With your role, Bodie, you're focused on the fact that this goblin is clearly dressed for the stables, has on stained and stinking like apron and high boots that are just covered in muck. And Otto, you do notice just a small set of keys. It's not like a jailer's key set here, but just a small set of keys that dangles from one of his belts. Excuse me. Move.
Joy shifts to the side
Thank
and just kind of looks over at Otto.
You know, I'm gonna go for it.
Yay!
Otto. Oh no, I can't. It's pretty fucking high.
Oh, I believe it. I'm excited.
When Otto bumps into him, he's gonna grab the keys.
Let's do it. Sleight of hand versus just a passive perception right here.
19.
Yeah, the goblin does not have a 19 passive perception. So how do you do this? How do you lift it off of him?
Oh, Otto goes full barreling into him, and we cartoon roll back.
What is wrong
I
with
get up.
Ah!
Ow, ow,
off of me!
ow. I'm sorry. Ow, ow. I'm sorry. You all right? Ow. Were you about to go feed them and stuff or something? I don't know.
Yes, I was, and I'm still going to, but now my ass is gonna hurt. Thanks!
My bad. I'm sorry. Have a good night.
And just walks into the stables.
Okay, Bodie, we gotta go now.
Okay.
Run.
Good.
Come
And
on.
he
Come on.
starts to like speed mall walker speed walk.
Otto takes off, comes back, meets Bodie. Come on. Move.
Okay.
Move.
Oh my god, so tired. Let's go. Ma, we're moving. What's going on?
With
Otto,
Bodie,
I'm so proud of you.
with
Oh my-
Bodie and Otto speed walking down this hallway. Let's go ahead and take a break so that we can re-regulate after that scene and pick back up here in about 8 to 10 minutes, y'all. That was a wonderful first half. Can't wait
I
to
need
see
10
where
to
we
get
go
these
from here.
tears out of my eyes.
Be back, y'all. And we are back. So, I get the ambiance a little different here.
Battle music.
Dun, 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 dun. With Melon being the first to see as Otto and Bodie come running back. This whole exchange took about 10-15 minutes. So what would the rest of you have been doing during that time?
I don't think Kai should get invisibility cast on him until just before it times out, just so we can get the most out of it, honestly. To the very last squeezed out drop of invisibility. So, Kai can do whatever he wants. I'll step out and lean on the wall next to Melon.
They would see a bugbear. I don't like those things.
Bugbears? Gromp's a bugbear.
No, wait,
you don't like
no.
Gromp?
Owlbear. Bears. Bears are weird. There's so much.
Just all bears?
There's bugbears, owlbears, beetle bears.
Beetle bears? What?
Water bears.
What? Did you eat something off the ground in the
I
last
haven't
5
eaten
minutes?
enough.
Oh. Okay, Melon, what the fuck? Okay. I think we were technically supposed to wait for bricks, but maybe we should go wander about like we're lost until we find the kitchen, and then we can go to the library.
But isn't only Gromp in there?
Yes, and Gromp is going to take a nice little nippy nap and think about his life and his choices.
There have been some choices made.
We make choices all the time, and I'm not sure I like most of them.
I thought you made most of the choices.
I'm not really into self-reflection right now. Let's go.
Fair.
Where are you going?
We're gonna... we know where the kitchen is, but I want to wander into as many people's rooms and as many doors open as I can to stick my head in and go, sorry, wrong room, and then keep going.
Okay.
Just so I can keep filling in Kai's maps.
Okay, so you are doing this before Bodie and Otto return. Got it. You head off. Kieren, what about you?
And I'm gonna explore for a few minutes, but then stick with Gromp. After it wears off, I'm going to stay in the room with him, like hiding under the beds.
Oh, we'll probably let them know that we're gonna go out. Yeah, just so it's like, okay. They know that there's nobody outside now.
And as Wraught looks into rooms, she can relay that info to me. So as I'm in the room with, Gromp hiding under the bed, I'm just like, under the bed with my little pencil, just like kicking my feet a little bit back and forth, drawing in things. So she can give me like distances, left, right, lengths between doors and stuff.
Got it. So, if I understand correctly, you are going to spend a little bit more time just snooping around, seeing what you can find?
Just to get the max out of my invisibility.
Okay.
And then use Wraught from there.
Between the two of your groups, with Melon and Wraught poking heads into rooms and Kieren looking where you can without setting off any alarm bells, you all find several guest chambers. There is a small parlor room that you pass on the way to the kitchen area. There is a small kitchen that is on the eastern side of the keep, but looks like it was more for those who worked here, not the main kitchen itself. Wraught and Melon, you pass by a dining room that you just walk right along the outside of, but you poke your head in, see 6 or so long tables in here. And at the very northeastern corner of the keep is the main kitchen. You also do pass by a storeroom, a kitchen storeroom on the way to it. But when you get to the main kitchen and you enter in there, there is the immediate aroma of baking bread. It is spacious, well lit. There are several prep stations spread throughout the place, each with cutting board and utensils. There is a massive stove in the back corner of the room that's ablaze with cooking fires. There's a door that leads to the storeroom that you saw as well. And it is currently a bustle of activity in here. There are 2 goblins who are just filling bowls and plates of their own, but there are 6 of those small, pinkish, almost miniature-looking goblins that you saw running around Scabatha's area. Hobbs, they're called. And they're doing the majority, let's be honest, all of the actual food prep and cooking in here, just jumping back and forth between stations.
Melon, give me the Barefoot Contessa.
On it. Book.
As you step in here, one of the goblins...
barefooted Contessa.
One of the goblins with a heel of bread in his mouth. How are you? Which also...
I'm an award-winning cook.
Which also does bring up the fact that the whole time you've been wandering around, you have been met with hostility and anywhere from suspicious glances to outright hostility and having to defend who you are. And as you...
I'm the Great Gark's new cook.
A few of the Hobbs... Hey, what?
Do you have cooking awards? I do, and I'm gonna pull my little dough man out from my back pocket and plunk him on the counter.
This little globule of flubber-like dough just forms there, vaguely, sometimes vaguely humanoid, most times blobbish, and just kind of starts rolling around on the counter where you plunked it down. Make me a deception check.
We are good at lying.
I'm very good at lying. That's a 21.
21? The Hobbs all exchange glances and almost in unison give a shrug. And the goblin who had been questioning you just continues to gnaw on his piece of bread, sucking the soup out of it as he does and just staring at you with a quizzical stare.
I'm here to inspect the kitchen and make sure the cleanliness standards are up to standard. And I'm going to show all of my teeth. I'd like to make some kind of intimidation check.
What are you trying to go for? What is your end game here?
My end game is to be the head chef of the kitchen, essentially. Establish dominance.
Okay. The one that you don't even have to make an intimidation check because he was done staring at you. And you just, as you say that you're here to check the cleanliness, right, have fun with that, and walks out of the kitchen. And the Hobbs continue to exchange glances, but just watch you. And especially wary glances over at Melon. But they keep...
I'm looking like them like they're popcorn.
Melon, why don't you go mingle in the dining hall and fill that belly and open those ears?
Oh, fine. You'll go out there.
Okay. You head out into the dining room.
And definitely start eyeing that storeroom.
Got it. And as Melon leaves, Wraught, what are you doing?
I'm going to pop myself down at the counter, whip out my notebook and my pen, and start taking notes about like really eyeing the Hobbs in an uncomfortable manner, and making notes and go, write a note, and write another note.
Like one of them is chopping onions as you do that, and just kind of looks over at you.
And what
Chops
would you
a
say
little
your
bit slower.
qualifications are?
Qualify what?
I see. More notes.
Just like while looking at you, look at him, just continuing to slice away. As this is happening, Kieren, you scouted a few rooms, saw the ones that I pointed out to you. Was there one that you would want to investigate a little bit more before your invisibility ran out?
Any offices or places that look like there might be treasure kept there? But I do have a thing that I'd want to do. If I could understand, like, there was a lull in activity, like if most goblins were asleep at one point, I was hoping that Gromp at that point would cast invisibility on me again, because I would like to sabotage the machinery that we saw in the courtyard. But I can do that later.
Which machinery?
The logging stuff. That you'd
got
out.
it. The like the shredder suits. Okay. Yeah.
That can be a later thing, but anyways, I'm just looking for other offices or like treasury kind of things.
Make me an investigation check.
$15.
With a 15, you don't find any additional, aside from the constable's office, any additional offices or treasure rooms down here. There is one interesting room that you do find, and the door to it is open, or doesn't, it's a doorway, doesn't even have a door, so you can look into it. It seems to be some sort of chapel, dominated by a stone altar that has been smashed and toppled. The walls and ceiling of this space are covered with painted and charred graffiti in Goblin, and some very lewd artwork as well. There is still a faint smell of incense, though, that when you step into this chamber. Could you roll me any die? I just need to know evens or odds.
Even.
Even? There is, as you look in, you see a goblinoid in here. A goblin who has a large scepter carved in the shape of a head of a goblin, and is currently using the bottom of it to drag paint across the wall, making a new drawing here on the wall.
I'm trying to figure out what I would roll to make myself feel like a ghost, like I'm haunting the place, to scare him out of there.
Deception, performance.
Kick over his paint bucket.
My deception and performance are both +6. So I want to make it seem like the chapel is haunted. Like if I have to put my hand in the paint and be like, run, or something, and like spooky noises or whatnot.
Do whatever you would like to do, and then make me the roll.
I'm gonna use 2 of my luck points to make it an 18.
18. So, what do you do?
Because I can't do any sort of like attack or something because my invisibility will wear off, it'll also be kind of like passive things. So if I can make like spooky, if there's like instruments around there and like clanking. What is this chapel for, actually?
Make me a religion check.
Yes. No, that's not great. Okay, I rolled a 19 plus 1. You can see it over here, Joe, if you'd like. It's a 19 plus 1, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The chapel room, the way that it's decorated and carved in the places that you can still make out, is non-denominational. It's supposed to be for anyone to be able to come and worship their deity, regardless of faith. But you do also, as you look around, you just kind of feel the sensation of some lingering pain in this room that wants for healing. It's a strange sensation.
Okay, I'm gonna continue to proceed to try to spook this guy out of here with, like, spooky sounds and, like, the paint and, like, dripping and just, like, writing on the wall to make it seem like there's something here malicious to him.
Which do you do first? The auditory haunting or the visual haunting? Which do
Start
you
with
do
the
first?
auditory just to upset him a little bit, and then, like, work my way up in magnitude of spookiness.
So, as you start making these sounds, the goblin stops. The scepter, which had been scraping across the wall with this vermilion paint, just stopping and dripping a little bit, and she cocks her head, listening. And then you start taking the paint and having it run down, creating these terrifying looking images of that would instill fear in any. And the scepter remains on the wall, and she just watches these things happen as they do, and then steps back.
Oh, the old haunted chamber trick! I pulled that one myself too. But whoever that is, it's hard to trick a trickster spirit. You're welcome to join in on the graffiti, though. It's a lot of fun.
And gets the paint and starts repainting.
I'm doing a dick this time.
In the paint, would like to write, you know what would be more fun?
You're ruining the aesthetic!
Tough. Seeing the Gark mad at graffiti on his throne when he doesn't notice.
Yes! Yes. When he doesn't notice. Good idea! Now, do you think I should do the balls or not?
I'll say yes, and then be like,
Gonna make him pendulous.
distracted by, like, meetings, so may want to do it.
Wait now! I'll go wait till he's sleeping.
When does he sleep?
What am I telling you?
I want to help. This is funny.
He goes to bed when he goes to bed. I don't know how to answer that question.
Maybe he's asleep now. It's worth checking.
Oh, will you finish the balls? Make them big. Feel free to add hair. All right, I'm gonna go check.
I'll even start drawing them in as this goblin is there.
Takes the pail of paint.
As soon as they're gone, I'm just gonna give out this really long sigh, take off like one of his layers of shirt, and start scrubbing at the walls as he can, just to like try to clean up the graffiti.
You can definitely smudge the the newly painted schlong away, but a lot of this has been on here and dried at this point. That doesn't mean it can't be removed by other means.
As much as you can.
Yeah. Could certainly, I would say, be removed by magical means. But you can definitely scrub away some of it in here.
Does anyone in this party know prestidigitation?
I know mending. That might work.
Actually, as I start scrubbing and it's not working, I'll pass a message to Wraught going, Wraught, can you and Melon come here and help me for a sec? I'm in a chapel. And he'll send, like, the directions to them real quick.
I am going to let you know at this point your invisibility is very close to running out.
That's... yeah. He'll give them the instructions for it and have cleaned up as much as he can and then go running back to Gromp.
And Bodie, I saw your hand.
Nope.
Oh.
Sure didn't.
All right, thought I did. So, Kieren starts running back. Bodie and Otto, after running back to one of the barracks, and you run in, there is... Do you go into the one with 3 or the one with 5 beds? Barrack 3 or Barrack 5?
Which one had Gromp in it?
3.
And that was the one that was cleared out.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go in there first.
Cool. As you burst in, Gromp is just sitting there.
Hey! I didn't know if Kieren was here the whole time or if I was alone. I didn't know if he was just fucking with me and being real quiet. So, I was kind of talking to him and he never talked back. And I'm still not sure if he's here and whether I was an idiot or I should feel insulted. But hey, you're back! How was the owlbear?
Holy shit. Do you remember me telling you guys about Juniper? A baby owlbear?
Oh, yeah.
That friend of mine?
At the carnival, right?
Yeah. It was her!
Seriously?
Fucking no joke. Can't even believe it. And Melon, I think, made it to where we could talk. And they're hurting her. We gotta free her after we do our shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah, we do. Holy
shit,
shit, Bodie. Not right now, unless you have the time. If you have the time right now, it might be great. Could you give me more, details about how it looked and how you felt? Because I feel like that would make a really good song or a poem or something, but I don't want to take too many artistic liberties.
I'll be honest with you, man. I was riding such a high, I couldn't even fucking tell you what was going on. I was so fucking flabbergasted. Otto was there, though, so...
You were a neutral party. You would be perfect to be able to describe what happened to me. So, notes, later. Later! Don't need now. Unless you want to do it now.
No, I just gotta do one thing, and you just see Otto shoot underneath the bed.
Okay. It's very full of dust bunnies down here, and discarded chicken bones. There's a rotting apple core down here, a dead rat.
No problem. He's gonna take the keys that he stole and hook them underneath the bed, so that way they're not on his person.
Heck yeah! Look at you!
And because Kai has to come back and be underneath the bed, he already have the keys. All right.
Everyone, go ahead and take 3 luck points because I've not been assigning them this episode, and you will definitely have deserved it, and that's on me for being too wrapped up in it. So everyone take 3.
And then
I'm gonna hoard these again.
What you doing?
Secret? Well, actually, not really. I'm just hiding things.
He likes to hide things under his bed. That's where he used to hide them back at the carnival, too.
Okay, I don't want to yuck your yum, man. Okay, let me know if you do anything.
Not that I ever looked at the stuff that you hid back at the carnival, Otto. I don't want to get that, misconstrued.
That would be fucked up.
That's your privacy. I just saw you hide it there, so. But I never checked. Is it suspicious that I brought that up?
All right. Yeah, a little bit, but
All right,
okay.
that's a problem. For a later time.
That's for Devon to deal with when he comes back. that's
You're
what
welcome, Jeff.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna set up social situations for him to have to deal with later.
You aim to cause problems.
Incredible.
All right. Well, now that we've done that, I would like to go out to the courtyard and kind of, a little bit just to get some practice in.
Absolutely.
And see what the other goblins, to see what kind of forces we're up against anyway.
Got it. So, Otto
Maybe make a little money.
starts heading to the main courtyard, which is right here. The barracks damn near deposits right into it.
Well, you
Bodie?
should go alone.
You can come. You're
Okay.
always welcome. You guys are always welcome to come. It's all right.
Yeah, I think Wraught
Yeah.
said something about it. Don't tell
You
her
can
I
come
remember it,
now.
though.
Yeah, I want to get some brownie points by listening, so you should. I'm coming, and he all walks towards you.
I love this new cannon. This 400-pound turtle mole walking.
Lights up a joint, small walks.
We have sales to get. Everything is on sale. We got to get there now.
Is there a 2025 equivalent of mall walks? Because I feel like malls are mostly dead. So, what's the 20? Like,
It's just a power walk, but I just say mall walk to date myself. A power walk.
We call it the Sarah walk because she mows down short people.
hey, I'm walking to get somewhere.
Having short legs. Come
I'm
on.
walking to get somewhere. I'm not here for fun. So, Bodie and Otto, you exit, start heading towards the courtyard, no problem. Kieren, you've run back right as they are heading out. You dash back into the room that Gromp is in.
I do a full-on Kira slide without the motorcycle.
So just like right past them.
It's so cool, but like it has
No
to
one
be
can
just
see
a
it.
perfect moment where my invisibility does end right as I start to slide. So it's like nothing, and then go just like.
And as you just kind of slide and bump into one of the trunks here at the bottom of one of the beds.
Oh, good, you weren't actually here. Oh, that makes me feel better about you and less good about me, because I was talking to no one in the last several minutes. It was a good conversation, though.
It's self-therapy. Everybody does it.
It's important.
I'm not
You
gonna
know,
judge.
I don't regret it. You good? Do I need to make you invisible again? I can do it one more time.
It would be great if it was one more time and then we can like take a nap because there's shit that needs to get done, including like weird chapel stuff, and also I got to sabotage some equipment for locking.
To be clear, I won't be able to do it like for the rest of the day. Like I can't just take a little nap and do it again.
No, we're probably
I'm
going to go to
tired.
bed.
Oh, all right, great. Yeah.
Cast invisibility on you.
Run right back out and back to the chapel.
Sees the door open and hears you. Clunk, clunk, clunk.
All right, so he's actually gone this time.
And as you start dashing out, Melon, you were heading to the dining room, and Wraught, you were in the kitchen still.
Oh yeah, and I'm in that storeroom. Hey, how many cured meats are in there?
Poking your head into the storeroom, it's got a good like barrels of cured meats in here. Pickled vegetables, sacks of flour and sugar jars with different fruit preserves and jams on shelves, bunches of fresh herbs hanging in here. It's a really nicely stocked storeroom.
For now.
Do you continue to the dining room or do you take a pit stop?
A pit stop, more like a rest stop.
So is that
Big
yes,
black.
that you are going?
Yes.
Okay, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
see Melon just open this door and, oh yeah,
Yes.
just walks in and the door just quietly shuts. And that's where we're going to close tonight's session. And we will pick back up with you all in your disparate locations next time we are all
At least we didn't
together.
split up 5 ways.
At least you didn't split up 5 ways.
At least.
6 counting Gromp.
That
No,
was
it
a
is
lot
5
of
ways. It
ways.
is 5 ways because Otto and Bodie are together.
Wait, really?
Because now Gromp is by
Oh,
himself.
God.
Incredible session, everyone. And as far as I know, we will be back for session 53 next week. So hopefully that is all good to go. Thank you, everyone who was here. Thank you, Raiders. Before we sign off, please don't go anywhere so that we can share the love, raid someone else. But before we do, want to give these incredible players a chance to let you know if and where you can find them online and the fabulous things that they may or may not be sharing with the world. So, Mav, lead us off.
Hey everyone, it's Fred Black on the internet here. You can find me here on Digital Clubhouse TV playing wonderful variety of different games. Tomorrow we're playing more Fortnite and a mixture of Helldivers too, because one, we're still doing the Star Wars stuff for Fortnite, and the world's on fire in Helldivers too. You can also find me playing The Wreck and RoboCop. I didn't play today because I wasn't feeling that well, but hey, we're playing more games. And also, you can find me here on Thousand Faces Teacher RPG at least twice a week.
We
So,
do be
yeah.
playing. We do be playing some games these days.
Okay, bye. Love you.
Joe.
Hi guys, I'm Joe. You can find me on most social medias at Joe. Oh no, what's my handle? Dice Dragon Joe. That's how often I'm on social media. Don't expect me to update much. I have 3 new designs, hopefully dropping by Monday for dice. If you guys are needing some, there's a beautiful purple one. There's a split silver and red one, and a fireball, which I'll be offering in 8d6 for the first time. So that's what I'm up to.
Sarah.
Hey everybody, I'm Sarah. I'm also, called Califrac online. If I post anything, it's on Terrible Trio Creations for like cosplay and crafts. But if you look up Califrac, it's usually a lot of empty stuff. So enjoy that.
Morgan.
Hey all, you can probably reach me through the sisters, primarily Joe. Other than that, I'm painting lizards.
Yay, mini painting.
Yeah.
Lauren.
Hi, I'm everywhere. I'm Thousand Faces
terrifying.
Cosplay here, as well as on Instagram. If you like cheeky stuff, I'm 95% Lauren there as well. Making all kinds of content. I'm also I'm also looking forward to shift my focus. Just finished a big photo shoot of Fern as well as Ivy from Soul Calibur. So shifting my focus to Scanlan as well as Mad Moxie from Borderlands 2. So once we get that ball rolling, that's pretty much it. I mean, I can go bye.
I didn't know you were going to be a short stack.
Yeah.
And my name is Ethan. You can find me also on Thousand Faces, but you can find my TTRPG content at The Buff DM pretty much everywhere. You can listen to past episodes, like I said, at the top of the session at Go Buff Yourself. Anywhere you find podcasts, every single listen means the absolute world to us. So thank you in advance for giving that a little check out. And until we see you next time, friends, let's go ahead and get this raid started, so that we can join a session now in progress. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourselves. It's a tough time. You deserve good things. Be nice to yourself. So until we see you next time, friends, be good and stay wild. Bye, y'all. And we...